Here's another clip here from Asturias, the village of Quiros, where we are inside the Ethnographic Museum, which is brand new. It's actually not even open yet. But let me show you here. Life in the village. Now, this is actually written in Asturiano, which is a special language or a dialect of Spanish. But it gives you an introduction to village life in the Asturian mountains here. And also some displays of what life might have been like, all the different tools and implements that were lived or that were used for agricultural life here. All the different baskets. This was for grinding something. And the elderly. See, it gives you pictures of the social life in the mountains as well. Some images here, very interesting. Senda. Isn't that interesting? This whole area was originally inhabited by Celtic tribes, actually. So this museum gives you a really good idea of the whole ethnographic information that's relevant to this area. This display here shows you the children. They were assuring the future of the family and the continuing of the farm, and they started to work with their parents from early life onwards. And here we even have a multimedia display of some of the agricultural activities that used to take place in Asturias, right in this area here. You can see some of the, I don't know, that's a backpack made of animal skin. This seems like some sort of a huge flask, and then horns, animal horns also used for containers. An ancient saddle. I hear the roosters crowing in the background. All the different implements that were used for hunting. Cowbells. No, this is not a cowbell. This is probably something on a horse. Whatever the word is for that. This is for grooming animals, I would imagine. Men used to be the head of the family, legal and public representatives, and male work used to require a lot of physical force. And what else? The men used to work the soil, and they used to grow the grains and all the different agricultural products, while women obviously used to do the work that was more related to the house and running of the household, like in most human cultures. And what do we have here? Al molín y a la mujer siempre le falta algún menester. Now, menester is a word that I don't understand, but I can't quite tell you what these implements are. My crew is in the background here, so I'm not going to bother them, but there's all sorts of interesting stuff displayed here. Ancient spinning of wool, different techniques. So what they've done here in this museum actually is they have filmed the old arts and crafts and special techniques that people used to employ in farm life, and they have preserved it for the future by putting it on video here. And you can see how wool was spun into all these different types of fabrics. There we go. What is this here? I have no idea what this implement is. Linen and wool. So maybe that's what linen is. Maybe that's how linen is processed. Yeah, it says something about how clothes were being made. It's all written in Asturiano, so it's a little bit hard to understand. From the 19th century on, actually, cotton took over, which was industrially produced. But before, it was basically linen and wool. And here it says invierno. I would imagine that must be winter. The spelt, wheat. Okay, there we go. Very interesting museum here in Quiros.